Yeah, so I think I'm gonna go give you the thing, Eric, because I haven't given you the thing yet. And one second. Hey everybody, welcome. My name's Tellman Knutson, and we went live too early today. It's okay. Everything's fine. We're just getting the engines fired up here on this Tuesday morning. We're on episode 63 of the Get Shit Done show. And the reason I'm not making eye contact with the camera is because I'm frantically hurrying in the background, copying and pasting the description of our episode of our Little Dipper episode over to Eric Oliver, who is clearly not on screen right now. I'm going to remove him from the stage. You're removed. And he's plugging in the description into his live stream so that we can live stream together. So we are going to be talking about Target Market today. Again, my name's Tellman. I'm the founder of Get Shit Done. And this is the Get Shit Done show, episode 63 of our daily 7 days a week live stream, all about getting shit done. I'm a hypnotist and a serial entrepreneur, internet marketer. These days, what I focus most of my attention on is doing cool marketing stuff while I'm hypnotizing people. I help people unlock the incredible powers in their minds to accomplish extraordinary things. And one thing we do a lot of with Get Shit Done is help people with productivity. We help people to here, let's switch it back. It'll be crazy. We're changing it up on you guys today. We help people to, as Eric so eloquently put it not too long ago, to remove the resistance that you have to doing the most important things in your business and in your life that really are going to move you forward and change things for you, but you have resistance and clearly some sort of fear and apprehension around not necessarily doing the thing, but the result that the impact of doing the thing is going to have on your life, because it's going to create a change, and that's uncertainty, right? And so we all tend to, most of the time, if you think about your subconscious mind, and if you think about your brain, right? And you can't really think about it this way, but it helps. Just think about your brain. And if part of it was your conscious mind and part of it was your subconscious mind, okay? Think about it like the tip of an iceberg, right? If you want to apply the 80-20 theory, this is great. 20%, like the top 20%, right? That's your conscious mind. That doesn't literally mean this is where your conscious mind is stored, guys, okay? But like it's an easy visual. Just the top 20% of your brain, let's say that's your conscious mind. And the bottom 80%, that's your subconscious mind. And your subconscious mind is running the show. It's keeping your heart beating. It's keeping you breathing. It's keeping all of your organs functioning, hopefully properly in your body. It's keeping your nervous system in check. It's bringing in all the pain receptors. It's all the, like, your entire experience of the whole world on the outside is organized and managed and run with your body primarily from your brain, and primarily from functions of your brain that you have little or no conscious control over. Okay. And this includes your thoughts and your feelings. So most of the thoughts that you have about the world and about yourself are controlled by your unconscious mind. Think about that for a second. You know, when we talk about like having blind spots or like something's going on and that we're just not paying any attention to. Right. You're aware of it. Your subconscious mind is putting up a smoke screen because it has other stuff to focus on that it thinks is more important. Okay. Usually for your survival. And so subconscious mind is super powerful. And most people have very, very little understanding or education or experience with knowing how to tap into it and work in harmony with the conscious and the subconscious mind in order to achieve massive results. And usually when you see someone who is an A player, where you see someone who's just a superstar in their respective field, they're, and we say, oh, they're in alignment. What's in alignment is their conscious and subconscious mind. Okay. The part of them that wants them to be happy and succeed and be safe is all in alignment, and or closer to, anyway, at least in that area, right? Also, even the most successful people in the world get divorced. Even the most successful people in the world end up dying. The most successful the most successful people in the world um uh uh often go broke at some point, and so on, feel terrible about themselves inside, even though they're, super successful, movie star, whatever. And so these are human struggles. But the point is that your subconscious mind is in charge. Your conscious mind thinks it's in charge. And right now, our conscious minds are mostly talking, but our subconscious minds are also talking. And so I'd like to just share with you that you are capable of so much more than you think you are. And I want to help you unlock that. That's what we do. So if that's interesting to you, then you can book a private session with me at www.workwithtellman.com. I'm doing a very cool experimental limited time special right now where you can schedule a private session, a private one-on-one hypnosis session. I normally charge $1,000 a session. You can schedule a private one-on-one hypnosis session with me. Name your own price. So you get to decide how much you're going to pay, and we'll get on a Zoom session in the next week or two, depending on my schedule when you sign up. And we'll talk about your short-term goals. We'll talk about your long-term goals. We'll do a hypnosis session, and then I'll send you the recordings, and you're going to love it. I mean, Eric, what has hypnosis done for you?
Yeah, it's really helped me just get into more action mode and just kind of get out of my own way, and yeah, really just remove that internal resistance towards that I would normally have towards getting the thing done that I need to do, whatever it is.
I like
So yeah,
that.
it's been really powerful.
Yeah, that's cool. I like the get out of your own way. That's a classic phrase that people use, right? But it's
Right.
true. It's
It's
true.
true. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah, it
let's
just
get out.
really changed my mindset about a lot of things, set much higher goals, believe in myself more,
Yeah,
and yeah, take the necessary action.
cool.
Yep.
Cool. Well, let's talk about target market. Oh,
Yeah, let's
positive
do it.
focus. Did we even do positive focus yet? I don't think we
We
did.
we haven't. Nope. Yeah, we just
Jeez.
jumped right in.
Um, uh, I'm happy about Eric's topic that he asked to talk about today, with target market, because it gave me an early morning epiphany, and
Great.
I'm looking forward to sharing it with you because it's a really cool idea, but it's a cool idea that I've put into practice many times and has worked. And so I think
Cool.
hopefully, Eric, it will be helpful for you, and hopefully it will be helpful to all of our loyal listeners and avid fans, our horde of cult members at getshitdone.com and our Get
Right.
Shit Done show. Oh, by the way, guys, we have opened our doors to getshitdone.com for free lifetime membership for a limited time. So we were charging. I decided to open the doors to grow. And so, I hadn't really decided how long I was going to do that for, but I think maybe setting a number is a good idea. I think 1,000. I think we're going to open the doors until we get to 1,000 members. And that way I can just encourage you. Like if you're, if you're there in the first 1,000, it'll be free. And so that much I will guarantee. And so if that there's all sorts of cool stuff that you get. We'll talk about that more later. But short version is join getshitdone.com. If you want to get more shit done, it's going to be free for the first 1,000 members. So yeah, that's my positive focus, is sharing with you this cool target market epiphany that I had a little bit
Cool.
earlier. Eric, what about you?
Let's see. My positive focus is I feel much more rested today than I did yesterday. I was pretty tired. And yeah, today I feel grounded and clear. And yeah, I keep talking about this secret mission that I'm going on here really soon. And that's still a positive focus for me. Although I do notice that I typically have a lot of resistance to change, and a bit like creature of routine and habit. And yeah, I do notice some like a little bit of uneasiness with the changes moving forward, but I am excited about it. So it's still my positive focus. Yeah.
Nice, nice.
Yep.
Rock and roll. Cool, cool. So, when you posed this question about target market this morning, like what
Yep.
in your own words, what's the question?
In my own words, let's see. Um, well, I'm really trying to figure out who who I can best serve in my business or with my business, and that'll ultimately determine how I can best help them. And yeah, who in my audience, like, yeah, who's my audience? Who's my audience, and who am I calling into my business? And that's
Right.
something that I've been, yeah, kind of all over the place with over the past several years, and tried different niches, and nothing really has gelled for me. And I've also changed a bunch, and that's been, I think, a huge element in it, is like,
Just
you know,
as a person?
as a person, yeah, I've grown and changed tremendously in the
Yeah.
past year, especially. So yeah, I'm just trying to like, who am I? Who's gonna resonate with me? Who can I help?
How do you think in terms of your perception of yourself?
Yeah.
How do you think when you say you've changed tremendously as a person in the last year? What do you mean by that? How do you perceive that you've changed in the last year?
Um, I just take my goals a lot more seriously. I take myself a lot more seriously, and yeah, I've just done a tremendous amount of inner work and growth.
Why do you
In
take
ter-
yourself more seriously?
why do I take myself more seriously?
Yeah,
I guess I just
how does that show up? Like, what does that mean for you?
I guess I got to a point where, yeah, I had my own epiphany where I just kind of realized that so much more is possible for myself if I just really button down and do the work, and have that the level of belief in myself that I can achieve it.
So,
And yeah, I've really just kind of eliminated so many other elements of my life that have been, you know, just sort of major distractions.
like what?
Um, like, I don't know, I guess a lot of social life elements. You
All right,
know.
I'm having a little technical wardrobe malfunction over here. All
Okay,
right, yeah.
yeah.
All right, I'm good. I
Yeah,
was
I
trying to
used
get
to
some more
just
light and everything went haywire.
oh, okay, right. Yeah, I used to spend a lot of time and energy, with my social life, and yeah, going off partying, going to dance events, and yeah, that kind of thing. And I've kind of, yeah, really eliminated that.
Cool. I mean, yeah, also, tend not always, but tends to happen with age, right? Like certain types of
Yeah,
things
sure.
fall off, like, you
Yep.
know. So that's cool, man. That's cool.
Yeah.
So okay, I have this thought around target market.
Okay.
I have a bunch of thoughts that I want to share with you. So, but like, ask your question though. Like, what is your question around target market?
Let's see. How do I put this in question form? Yeah, I mean, ultimately, I'm just trying to find my niche. So, where do I look and how do I find it? I mean, in the past, I've always told myself and other people that were struggling with that question of how do I find my niche, is look in the mirror, and help people that are like you or a few steps behind you. And yeah, I guess I'm just kind of recalibrating. I'm like, who am I now? Like, I don't know. Yeah, I've changed a lot. So yeah, just trying to figure that out. Who I resonate with, who resonates with me, who I can best help.
Right. Okay. So there are a few things here, dude. Right. And one is that these are ideas that are supposed to help us find our markets, and like talking about market, talking about niche. These things are supposed to assist us in improving our ability to connect with people. And so
Yep.
if thinking about this is assisting you, then think about it.
Yep.
But if it's not assisting you, stop wasting your time. So if you're getting
Okay.
stuck on, I don't know what my target market is, and you're going to be stuck on that for 3 years, stop thinking about it. Work on something else. Okay? Because there were a million people who had businesses before the term target market ever existed.
Sure.
Right? So this is a very important piece of the puzzle, is don't get too distracted. But I'm reminded, I've used this metaphor before. I always give wrong attribution, which just is silly, but there's a famous artist, might have been Michelangelo, I don't know, one of those guys, one of the famous artists, and they said something like, I don't decide what I'm going to carve into the marble. I remove the pieces of the marble to discover what's hidden inside, or
Right.
something
Right.
like
Yep.
this.
Yep.
And if you're struggling to find your niche or your target market, if you're struggling to build a list, then, or to choose your market, to choose your niche, stop taking responsibility for it. It's not up to you. It's not up to you. You need to find it. You need to look for it, but you're not choosing it, right? And so, or you are already part of it. And as you were just mentioning. And so there are a couple of things you can do here that are, practical, because I know that sounds very like Zen master or whatever, but it's like it. I'm reminded of grade school.
Okay.
Actually, I'm reminded of all going to school for me. Even though I went to one public school from kindergarten all the way through high school, I was in one school system, and I lived in the same town, and somehow managed to go from kindergarten all the way through high school in the same system.
Yep.
And yet I always struggled to fit in. I always struggled to fit in with these different groups of people, these different cliques. It kind of almost rhymes with niche, clique, and these different clusters of people that all kind of looked the same as each other and acted the same and behaved the same. And I honestly, they drove me mad. I hated all these little groups of people. I wanted to kind of like set them all on fire a little bit. Like it just, I hated the fact that everybody just had to act like each other in order to feel safe. I just felt like it was so stupid, so limited.
Yep.
And I always felt like an outsider. I also felt like a black sheep, and like I never fit in with any of those groups, and I felt alone. And I think that finding your niche, finding your market, finding your tribe is a lot like finding your friends.
Okay.
And a lot of that is just being a good guy with who's in front of you, or a good person, right?
Yep.
Like just being cool with whoever you interact with. You're going to find your friends, right?
Sure. Yep.
Serve who's ever in front of you with everything you've got, like, who are you naturally attracted to, and who's naturally attracted to you, right?
Right. Yep.
That same awkwardness comes out much more in dating. It's more amplified, that same like feeling of isolation or aloneness or not connecting with people or not fitting in when you're in dating mode, or at least when I'm in dating mode, like those feelings of not connecting with people become amplified because I'm like, oh, there's no one out there for me, whatever,
Right.
and then, but then there is, like, right. And you find that by interacting with a lot of people and connecting with a bunch of different people and being okay with however it goes,
Yep.
at least in dating and in friendships. That's
Yep.
my experience anyway.
Right.
So in business, it's the same thing. if you want to know, well, first of all, niche and target market are not the same thing.
Okay.
They really shouldn't be grouped together.
Hmm.
Niche tends to be more like your topic.
All right.
Okay. Niche tends to be more of the niche and the target market can be like internet marketing is a niche. Copywriting is a
Right.
niche.
Okay. Yep.
Organic farming is a niche. Vegetarian or vegan cooking is a niche. Weight loss is a niche. Weight loss is a good one. Weight loss is a niche. Okay. Who's your target market? Well, it depends. I've often talked about curves for women because that's how I started a hypnosis office and like got my real start with a good marketing system with hypnosis.
Yep.
And they are selling weight loss. They're selling fitness, exercise. It's a gym membership for women. Generally for middle-aged overweight women. Okay, with some degree of expendable income, clearly. So professional, middle-aged, overweight women. That's the market.
Yep.
That's the target market. I think my that I believe for curves. But these days we have overweight women, we have overweight men, we have overweight children, both male and female, and non-binary or in between, right? And so, and you can market any of those could be your target market. You know, you could be marketing weight loss to kids in the form of a healthy cereal that tastes good, right? For example. And so target market and niche are definitely different, but when you asked me about target market this morning, here's what I did.
Okay.
I immediately made a post on Facebook.
I saw that.
On your behalf.
Yeah.
I mean, I didn't mention you on it.
Right.
But what post did you see?
Oh, it was something about network marketing.
Yeah. Have you ever tried network marketing?
Yeah, that was the one. Yep.
Okay. Started it with quotes, ended it with no quotes, ... all purposeful. Okay. I haven't checked it yet because I just posted it.
Yep.
I posted it on my personal feed. And I was going to ask 2 questions. I was going to ask if they've tried network marketing, if so, which company, but it seemed too cumbersome. Like psychologically, it just seemed like trying to get too many things into one statement, right?
Yep.
So I figured if people say yes, I'm going to respond back and say what did you try? And I also led with the first comment and said what I had tried.
Okay.
Right.
Yep.
And so the reason that I did that was to see if it would get a response. It probably will because it's a pretty soft question, right? It will probably get a response. And it will also show you your target market.
Okay. Right.
I'd like you, assuming the post gets any kind of I think you should copy the post.
Okay.
And post it, or whether or not it gets a response, it'll probably do well. And yeah, I mean, you don't have to do the same background or whatever, but I would I highly recommend that you try just copying the post and putting it up on your page.
I'll try that.
What happens.
Yeah, see what happens. Yep.
What that is going to tell you is the type of people that are following you, that are connected to you right now, that have bought into some kind of a network marketing opportunity in the past. Boom. Okay.
Right.
You're going to see it. Just go, hopefully you'll get 100 people to respond. And by the way, go, assuming it does halfway decent, even if it doesn't, ask the same question in your group.
Right.
Okay.
Yep.
And when you go into other network marketing groups on Facebook and or school, ask a similar question. except ask what network marketing opportunity. Oh, that's what I should have asked. That's the better question, Eric.
Okay.
What
What?
network marketing opportunities have you tried?
Okay. Yeah,
That's
sure.
the question.
Yep.
Because no matter how if they answer, it's a yes, basically. You know what I mean? And then
Yeah.
they're going to tell you what they've tried. And now you can engage with a conversation around it. That's actually a lead generator, okay, for you, Eric.
Sure.
Is
Okay,
what
cool.
network marketing opportunities have you tried? And so, and this is also going to lead into my solution for you.
Okay,
I have a
cool.
really, 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 really good solution for you. Okay. So my recommendation is that you now know about the idea of finding your target market and or niche. You get it.
Mm-hmm.
Let go of it now. You'll know it when you spot it.
Okay.
Okay? You've filed that away. Your subconscious mind is looking for it, but it no longer needs your attention.
Got it.
Okay, now we're going to focus on helping people instead. All right. Now, interestingly, whatever, how do I word this? You've not yet had the level of success in network marketing that you wish you will have in the future.
Sure. Yeah, correct.
Okay. You want to get better at recruiting. You want to get better at selling. You want to get better at creating a great team and a bonded, connected downline that takes action, of filtering your own recruitment process to get the right people, all this kind of stuff. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Do you or don't you want people that are open to network marketing?
I do.
You do. Okay. Now, so I'm going to just like give you a hard smackdown for a second on your webinar, which is, dude, nobody in the history of like direct response marketing in the last 100 years has been successful saying, opt into my thing in order to achieve success.
Okay.
I mean, it's too vague.
Too vague, right?
It's just white bread as the bejesus, dude. It's just like there's nothing there. There's no substance to it. Okay. You're not calling to anybody directly. You're just going general and your message is muted. All right. That doesn't work. In my experience, that never works.
Yeah, no, I feel that. That's why I feel like I really need to figure out who I'm talking to so I can figure out what what problem I'm solving here.
So watch this.
Yep.
There's an issue that most everyone has.
Okay.
Or at least at some point in their business professional career, when you're trying to get better at something, but you haven't achieved the level of success that you want, which is the whole imposter syndrome game, right? Is like, I haven't had enough success yet to be showing these other people what to do. I don't believe in myself enough yet to be teaching these other people to follow me. That's really the issue. Okay.
Right.
And it's a legitimate one, because most people in biz op, most people in make money online, most people in network marketing are blowing smoke. They're fakers. They're charlatans. They're lying. You know, in some way, shape, or form. They're either literally lying or they're acting like they've achieved a much greater level of success than they have, and they don't believe in themselves, and you can feel the incongruency.
Yeah. Okay.
Right. So how do you deal with that? The way you deal with it is with network marketing school, Eric. Okay. It's like, I'm just going to cut to the chase with it. It's network marketing school. And so you can do this on Facebook. You can do it in school. You can do it on whatever platform you want. It can be an email list. It can be, it doesn't matter. It could be a webinar series. But what I'm imagining is very simple. Okay. You create the best network marketing school, and it's free.
Okay.
You don't do it by being the best teacher, and you don't do it by being the best network marketer. You do it by founding the school.
All right. Yep.
And now you need to go recruit some teachers.
Got
and
it.
then you work with the teachers to recruit some students. who want to get on the train to network marketing school. Okay. You want to become an amazing network marketer? That's great. Join network marketing school, and you are going to learn how to choose the right network marketing opportunity for you. You're going to learn how to recruit without having to go to your friends and family. You're going to learn social media marketing. You're going to learn paid advertising if you wish. And we are going to teach you how to recruit from your warm market, from your friends and family, because it is the easiest if you so choose, right? We're going to teach you how to filter out crappy team members from amazing ones. We're going to teach you how to stay motivated even when things aren't going well. We're going to teach you how to do webinars. We're going to teach you how to do short form video. We're going to teach you, whatever, all the stuff. And then you come up with the curriculum that you think you want.
Yep.
And then you just go out to your network and you interview people and you have them train. And you compensate them somehow. Like you would allow them to pitch their thing, or you would do, if they're willing to do a 90-minute long educational webinar on cold calling, whatever, then you'll do training for them. Then you'll do a promotional webinar for them down the road, like in the next 6 months.
Yep.
Promoting their thing or something, right?
Okay. Yeah.
Or they'll go and do a recording for you, and you'll go and do something for them. When I owe you one. Like anytime you need something, you've got it. Yeah,
Yep.
I mean, but basically, get people to do the training who have the experience and the knowledge that you want, and you ask them questions on behalf of the students. The interviewing, okay? And if they've done the training 100 times, then they don't, you probably won't need to ask a lot of questions. They'll just be able to get on their soapbox and go.
Right.
The point is that becoming a founder of a school is not the same as being a star student, and it's not the same as being a teacher. In fact, being a founder of a school or a principal even of a school, maybe, which is different, but being a founder of a school is it really is a different role. But like you launch the school and you're managing it, and you're bringing in all the teachers, and you're bringing in all the students. And if you were to really create a high value, kick ass series of video trainings, and again, they could all be interviews. These do not need to be at first anyway, certainly they don't need to be fancy ass trainings that people spent hours and hours sweating over their presentation. Like,
Got it. Yep.
No, you want people to be teaching like their best stuff that they can do with little effort.
All right.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And maybe your original curriculum gets changed based on what they actually are going to teach about. Fine, get over it. They probably have their finger on the pulse more than you do. And so now, when you get on a podcast, people can be like, Eric, what do you do? And you'll be like, well, I founded this network marketing school to help all network marketers far and wide in every opportunity to be more successful. Okay?
Right.
Just think about that for a second.
Okay.
Right? So now, if you did something like, and this is for everyone, guys, if you are in Eric's position where you're trying to find your niche, you're trying to find your market, you don't quite have traction yet, you're not sure if you're going in the right direction, okay? How could you apply this concept? All right. I did this inadvertently with List Crusade back in the day. Okay. Different tools, same basic idea. And I interviewed over 80 people who were smarter than me and more experienced than me. In many cases, had decades of experience on me, who were just schooling me left and right, and I asked for it. It was great. And I implemented what they taught me, and I built a big email list and made $1 million. Like that's what happened. And so I'm suggesting that one thing that you can do is you can switch roles and go zoom out into a higher level position. And um I I'm imagining, I'm imagining a school group, but again, it could be a Facebook group. And I'm imagining a group where the goal is to teach people how to get great at network marketing. Okay.
Okay.
And most of those people are going to be in opportunities. Well, either they're not going to be in an opportunity, or they're going to be in an opportunity that has crappy leadership.
Right.
Somebody that's not creating a cool training program for them, and not actually trying to help them, and actually asking them what they need, and actually trying to give it to them. Okay. And so if you have a like agnostic network marketing church, then gathering place, school, whatever, then no matter who you are, no matter what network marketing opportunity you're in, you can come here and you can get better. And that's what we're
Right.
here to do.
Okay.
You consistently step in as the host and as the founder, and they're going to follow you.
Got it.
They're going to follow whatever opportunity you suggest. And so you need to make sure that you're suggesting the right one. And you haven't deviated in several years from Kangen. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
It's
it's
been
like,
5 years.
so I'm not worried about you like going crazy with opportunity hopping, but
Exactly.
it's an important distinction. Like, if you created this space, like you can imagine like at your farm in Hawaii, like, okay, I'm opening a network marketing school, guys, like before the internet ever started. And everybody can come over on Wednesday nights, and we're just going to have a round robin potluck, and we're going to talk about network marketing and how to do it well. And I'll try to bring some successful people here in Hawaii that are successful in network marketing in to talk to us.
Right.
It's like a support group. That's a pretty good name for it too, network marketing support group. I mean, you'll end up having a lot of people that really need support, but
Right. True.
it would grow. It would grow.
Yep.
Here's the thing, though, dude. Is the this is kind of what I was knocking on a little bit with the network marketing superstars thing the other day. Is
Yep.
that we need to find out who, like, if you want that, we need to find out who bought it and go slap them around a little bit.
Oh yeah. Well, I figured you bought it. You didn't buy it? No.
Sorry, dude. Like, I have too many domains. I don't buy domains anymore. It's not my like dude, I used to own, I owned 3,600 domains, and it was costing me over, I think, 60 grand a year.
Wow.
So dumb for so many years.
Oh my God.
So dumb. I wasted so much money on thousands of on domains that weren't even being monetized.
Yep.
They were unfinished ideas. They were ADD ideas that came to me that I spent, $100 a year on domains on, with every extension, and then never followed through on. So dumb. So dumb. Anyway, this idea is that if you were to create something like this, first of all, if and when you do change what network marketing opportunities you're following, it's not a problem, right? Your following will come with you because they're already in network marketing school.
Right.
Right. And, of course you can have a specific weekly call for your actual team that is outside of that or whatever, you know what I mean? But like, you can do extra stuff for people who are on your paid team, for sure. You should. But creating an awesome environment where you do your best to teach them how to be great network marketers, and you kick it into high gear and put an emphasis on bringing outside experts in to teach.
Yep.
Like, the reason that that's going to help you is because you're going to see who's in the group, and that's your target market.
Got it.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
that makes sense.
when I made that post earlier, I did it in order to see who on my Facebook profile, I did show you, but I did see who on my Facebook profile has tried network marketing, and just like take a look at, out of my almost 5,000 followers, who responds and who at some point was involved, right?
Yep.
And I'm just taking a look right now to see if they're okay, cool. So this is just starting to get some responses. I responded, and then my buddy Eddie Miranda down in Miami responded, and then another guy named Jeff Perry responded. So
Cool.
whatever, not enough people to
Yeah.
have any kind of but like keep an eye on that.
Yep.
And so the other thing that I want to show you is, I mentioned to you that I was following this cool process that Frank Kern is teaching right now.
Right.
And I did this post yesterday. It says 19 hours ago. Okay, and I'm just gonna read it to you. Okay.
Sure.
And so there's a big, this directly applies to the network marketing school thing. Okay, just so we're clear.
Okay.
So I asked an open, a kind of a clunky question. I worded it a few different ways, and the headline never quite popped, but whatever. It's on a red background, and it says, "Who else wants to improve their money mindset with hypnosis?" And then in parentheses, I put details in post. Okay. And then I went on to say, fire emoji, hypno spiral emoji, flying money with wings emoji. In 2002, I hypnotized a car salesman, and it changed my life forever. I had no idea what lesson I was about to learn. I had a weight loss client. We'll call him Bob, not his real name. Bob has been working with me for several months and was well on his way to hitting his goal of losing, oh, I guess I typoed that, of losing, it should say 100 pounds, but it just says losing pounds. That's weird that got deleted out. He was making I wrote this and edited it on my phone, and you know how the cursor jumps around and does weird stuff. Sometimes I clearly deleted something. So he was making fantastic progress. He was eating less and healthy. He was exercising 7 days a week. He was drinking close to a gallon of water per day. He had stopped eating sugar and junk food entirely. He was even taking healthy cooking classes. He had paid for several sessions in advance, and I asked him what he wanted to focus on for the session that day since he was making so much progress with his weight loss goals. He laughed offhandedly. He laughed and offhandedly said, "Can you hypnotize me to sell more cars?" I laughed back and I said, "Probably." So we did a hypnosis session that day to supercharge his ability to sell cars. And as you can imagine, he was a car salesman. I hypnotized him to easily build rapport and connection, to be present, focused, and a great listener when he was connecting with a potential customer. I hypnotized him to be comfortable and relaxed, and to truly put his customers' needs first and before his own. The session went well, and he came back into the office for another session 2 weeks later. He was thrilled to report that his sales had skyrocketed, and he had immediately become the top salesman at the dealership for the last 2 weeks. That's when it hit me. I had hypnotized him to make more money. And that's the true story of how I discovered wealth hypnosis. What about you? Would you like to be hypnotized to make more money by doing what you do to make dollar only better? Imagine what it would be like to think and write like an A-list copywriter. What it would be like to be an expert at speaking and selling from stage, or being an absolute best in the industry at doing webinar presentations that sell like crazy. What would it be like if you were a highly trained and confident high-ticket closer? Whatever you do to generate money, you can do it better, and you can make more than you currently are. And hypnosis can help get you there. Want to give wealth hypnosis a try? I made a killer wealth hypnosis video that I'm happy to give you if you want to check it out. Let me know. And you a link. So there, and I already fixed several typos in that post. There are several more that I missed clearly. And so I made that yesterday, and since making it, I have had 7 people reply saying they're interested.
Cool.
Okay.
That's great.
Now, I haven't replied to any of them yet because I was doing other things, and that and the post didn't take off like a rocket. It took off slowly. Okay.
Yep.
However, I'm going to send everyone a link to said recorded money mindset hypnosis session. Though, truth be told, I haven't decided which one to give them. I've done hundreds.
Okay.
And so I'm going to upload one of them to YouTube, one of my hypnosis sessions to YouTube that seems appropriate. And then I'm
Yep.
going to send them a link.
Great.
Right. And after I send people a link, I'm going to give them like a few hours. And then I'm going to either ask them if they want to book a private, how it was, what their experience was with it. Ask them if they want to book a private hypnosis session and or join a class that I'm putting together. Right? Probably book
Cool.
a private hypnosis session, and they'll, if they want information, then I'm going to send them a link to book a private hypnosis session. That model is following I asked the open-ended question about whether or not they wanted to try improving their money mindset with hypnosis.
Mm-hmm.
But I didn't say in the headline that I'm giving away a free hypnosis session. You see
Right,
that? They
you
had to
didn't.
read the whole
Yep.
story before they got to that point.
Yep.
Right? Before they even knew what I was giving away. So you had to read some copy before you said, yes, I want it. Right?
Right.
And it's a filter. And so if you were to write a story about why you founded Network Marketing School
Mm-hmm.
and ask a question on who wants to become better at at creating duplication in their downline, who wants to become better at recruiting, who wants to become better at promoting their network marketing opportunity, whatever.
Right.
All of and then if you go and you do training with someone in your school,
Sorry, what?
if you go and you do a training with someone
Yeah.
in your network marketing school, and the training is on, let's say you did a training with a hypnotist, and let's say the
Okay.
hypnotist came in and did a hypnosis session to improve people's money mindset or to enhance their self-confidence
Yep.
so that they could present more confidently when they're and in more alignment when they're talking to prospects instead of feeling like a nervous wreck.
Right.
Let's say we went in and we did a mindset session.
Okay.
And then you did a post asking, or you did 10 posts over the course of a week asking if people are interested in one of the benefits basically of that session. And then you wrote a story about the session, how it came to be, something that was said during the session, one of the people that jumped on and asked a question during the session, your own experience with the topic, whatever. It's like these endless posts that you could write. And
Mm-hmm.
and then invited people to get that session inside your network marketing school, which could be your free Facebook group. Right?
Right.
So that's it, dude. Like, that's the model. That's how you find your target market. Is you in this case, you're doing network marketing. You want people who are good at network marketing. You want people who are open to network marketing, and you want people who want to get better at network marketing.
Right.
Right?
So you make network marketing school.
Create the network marketing school.
All right.
Help them get better at network marketing. Be inspiring, outsource as much of the training as possible to people who know what they're talking about more than you do. That's
Okay.
it. Okay. Like
Got it.
that's the raw, uncut version. And then invite people to it based on the cool trainings that you're creating, and like one at a time until you automate it. But it's this multiple step process. I can walk you through it again, and we're doing it with Get Shit Done right now. But like, I'll have you write some of these posts, and to get practiced at it. But it's just that's the big thing that I would recommend is you'll find your market as a result of creating the umbrella, of creating the container for the market.
Yep.
If your container is a perfect match, like if your market understands that's where they should go in order to get better or improve or to solve their pain or whatever, if they're instantly able to understand that, then that's where they're going to flow. And so that's where like getting too creative with your naming can screw you up.
Got it.
Right. So that's why like just keep it simple. That could be good. I would ask the people in your group and on your personal page what network marketing opportunities they've tried. And
Okay.
just ask, what network marketing opportunities have you tried?
Yeah, I'll
Question
do
mark.
that.
And that will give you some information about what network marketing opportunities they've tried, which is you can see what price points they've spent by doing a little research, right? So you can see like what level of investment. It's going to be all over the place, right?
Right. Yeah, I'm sure.
But you're also going to be able to see in your group, I mean, A, how many people will respond to the post, and B, like, are there many people in your group who've tried network marketing or not? Right.
Right. Yeah, I did make one network marketing related post a while back in my group. I think it was something like on a scale to 1 to 10, how interested are you in network marketing? And I don't think anyone commented.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, again,
my upline commented. Like,
right.
just went like that.
Yeah. Well, again, groups are tricky, man.
Yeah,
Like,
they are.
both the algorithms of the groups and just the interpersonal human psychology and group dynamic of groups is weird. Like at the very
Yep.
beginning, they're very excited, and then they die off unless you do
Hmm.
just the right things. And I struggle with that in my own groups.
Yeah.
Is how do you keep everything like alive and vibrant and keep everyone connected and all this kind of stuff.
Right.
But I just want to like bring it back to you. Is it really comes down to like what it's like finding your friend groups, man. It's like go out and connect with the people that you resonate with, but at the same time, make it easy for people to find you,
Right. Got it.
so I would encourage you to do that. And maybe it's by started. Maybe the Path to Prosperity was a starter group,
Could
and
be. Yeah.
maybe it was a group where you learned a bunch of lessons, and
Hmm.
now
Definitely.
maybe it's time to start a different one,
It could be.
right?
Um, Something I learned during that experience of starting that group, and I haven't started enough groups to know if this is true, but I noticed that in the beginning there was a big influx of people showing up. Like the reach of the content being posted in there was pretty
Right,
significant, and the amount
right.
of engagement was significant. And there was a point soon after starting the group that I wasn't keeping up with the constant input.
Yeah,
And at that point, the algorithm just cut out
yeah.
and it
I do
diminished.
the same stupid stuff.
Yeah. So I'm curious if I were to start a new group, if I would have the same algorithmic boost in the beginning, and if I kept fanning the flames, if it would continue to grow at the same pace. So that would be a cool experiment.
Some groups are huge, dude.
They are.
And there are new groups that have started in the last few years that are huge around AI and things. So it's not like
Yep.
groups can't grow. Okay. Like,
Exactly.
but my belief, dude, is that if you spend 90 minutes a day in your group creating content and responding to people's content and messaging people,
Yep.
they're going to spend time in that group too.
True.
No, I don't think it's complicated.
Okay.
Like, respond, comment in a way that's going to cause them to interact, like be sincere and engaging and present and say something meaningful.
Right. Okay.
Like if you go in there and you do a live stream just for the group and make a killer written post in addition every day, and you respond to every comment and you like every comment and you respond to every post and you message every member privately more than once, thanking, like if you get, all it comes down to, so email's the same way. People are like, my list isn't responsive. And it's like, are you responding to the emails they send you? No. You're ignoring them. You're not responding to the emails when people write to
Right.
you. You want a responsive list, be a responsive leader.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, that's the thing. It's like, they're going to follow your lead, except they're going to be a watered down version of you.
Got it.
Like, 1/10 of the power. So 1/10 of the intensity, 1/100th of the intensity of the focus, of the commitment, of the whatever. It's it's your thing, it's your list, it's your group, it's your community, whatever. But if interacting with you is the most inspiring part of their day every day, they're going to check back in.
True.
Right.
Yep.
Like, yeah. Cool.
Awesome.
So yeah, I would say don't worry about the target market stuff anymore. It's you're wasting your time on it. You already know, and you already know you want people with network marketing. Call them out, teach them how to get better, and you'll find out who's in your group, and then you'll know your target market, because it'll be mostly those people.
Right.
Got
it. Yep.
That's it. So it can be network marketing school, and maybe it ends up being network marketing school for single moms, but you don't have to even say it, because that's just what it is.
Maybe. We'll see.
You see or whatever, whatever
Right.
the market is, that's
Yep.
all I'm saying, is that that will kind of reveal itself, I think.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, do you want to, and do you, so like, imagine, for example, so here's the model that I'm seeing, Eric, is
Mm-hmm.
that imagine once a week you did a special training in network marketing school with a leader.
Yep.
Once a day, you created an inspiring post and did a live stream about a topic.
Right.
A common topic people ask about with network marketing.
Yep.
Right? Where you're just talking to while you're getting the ball rolling. And by the way, you can do more than one a week. If you want to do more than with experts, do more. But like one solid one a week. But then imagine if you were having your weekly webinar, right? And imagine if it was with that person. And imagine if they were allowed to pitch their opportunity at the end.
Okay.
Somehow. Now, if there's a way for you to get paid on it, that's cool. But if not, that's cool too, because they already created a 90-minute educational training for you, while your audience is still super small, right? So imagine if you had a webinar and people opted into your webinar for your training with for your webinar with whoever, and on the thank you page you invited them people to join your school. Then they came to the webinar and the speaker pitched their thing, and you ended up earning a percentage of it.
Okay.
right? Or something like this.
Yeah, something like that. Right.
And now you have a weekly webinar, you have a weekly training, you have a school that's growing, your list is building, you're automatically inviting people to your live event. Your live event is relevant and interesting to network marketers because it's someone, and it's anyway, the point is that like there are different ways you can do this, but I would that's where I would start. I would create the network marketing school, and I would every single day like do an awesome training in there for a while.
Yep.
Ideally where you're doing an interview, and then just start. You could also go on your Facebook page and or your Facebook profile and in your group, and you could ask, if I were to start a network marketing school, would you want to join? If I were to start a network marketing school, what's the number one thing you'd want to learn? Like, what a cool question, right? Like you could put
Yep.
that out in different places. That tells people that's going to tell you what they want to learn, and it's them raising their hand to join when there's a place. And like if you have a post that takes off, you can make that place that day. Start with a Facebook group, right?
Right.
So anyway, just give this some thought, but that's how I would do it, right? Really.
Okay, cool. Yeah,
That's how
thank
I
you.
would do it.
Yeah, I like that.
Just make a place where network marketers can go train to get better, and make it free and collect their information on the way in.
Got it. Okay, cool.
Awesome. Yeah. Any other questions about any of that?
Yeah, no, that gives me a lot to work with. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, I like that.
And so you want to do a little commercial?
Yeah, let's do it. So I am presenting a webinar tonight on the 7 steps to building a successful online business. If you're interested to create something bigger than yourself, get out of your current situation, if you're working for other people on other people's schedules and want to work from home on your own time in your own environment, be around your family, your friends, and your partner, your kids, whatever, a lot more, this is for you. And you can find the link to register for the webinar in the P.P.S. of the description of this video. And it's going to be at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tonight.
Awesome. And I'm going to put it up on the screen too.
Cool.
Yeah. So in the P.P.S, guys, it's in there. Oh, come on. Really? I thought I was going to make this really
That's
easy.
all right. Yeah.
We're getting there. So yeah, it's in the P.P.S. You guys can go and register for Eric's awesome webinar. Eric, what are some of the elements? What are some of the elements that you cover in this webinar action plan?
Right. So we're going to be talking about who can you help and what can you help them with. We're going to talk about lead generation. We're going to talk about closing sales. If you get the first 2 of those, the first 2 steps, the third step of closing sales is going to be a lot easier. We're going to be talking about duplication, which is network marketing specific, how to basically get the same results for your team members as you're getting for yourself and have that duplicate through your downline so that you can all get a lot of results together and build a lot of success. We're going to be talking about the pipeline, which is essentially how to get more people into your business and keep moving them through the various steps that we're going to be covering in the training. And we're also going to be talking about a community of solid support. That's something that's really unique about network marketing is we have such a vast network of ultra supportive, amazing people from all over the world that we get to work with, share resources with, and all that kind of thing. And lastly, choosing an irresistible offer. And what is an irresistible offer? We're going to be covering all that in the Action Plan to Success webinar. And you can check out the link there
Awesome.
on the screen.
That's
in
not
the
only below my
description.
beard, but it's also in the P.S. of the description.
That's right.
Post. Awesome. That's great. Cool, Eric. And so guys, there are two things that you can do in order to move forward and get more shit done, right? One is you can join our community, and two is you can book a private session, right? So if you're not already a member of our growing community of productivity-oriented entrepreneurs who are training each and every day to get shit done, please join us. We've opened our doors at getshitdone.com to driven, hungry, hardworking entrepreneurs who want to get more shit done in their business and their life. We train you to get shit done at getshitdone.com. And we've just reopened our doors to free lifetime membership for a limited time. So go check that out. And if you already know that you want to book a private hypnosis session, if you already know that you trust me, you like me, you've been following me for years, you want to work with me, and you want to get out of the rut that you're in, you want to get unstuck, you want to remove the resistance that you have to doing the most important things to improve your life, to grow your business that you're currently procrastinating on. We both know they are. They're there, right? If you want to move forward faster, I can help you do that. And you can go to workwithtellman.com right now. You can book a private hypnosis session. Limited time, I'm doing name your own price. So you get to decide exactly how much you're going to pay to give this a shot. So if price, if my $1,000 an hour price tag is too much for you, or if that is something that has caused you to hesitate in the past, then I encourage you to name your own price and make an investment that's right for you to really show your subconscious mind that you're serious about making this change, whatever it is, right? And so I work with a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of money mindset folks, a lot of productivity, overcome procrastination people. And so if that sounds like you, go to workwithtellman.com, book a private session, and I will see you on a private one-on-one Zoom session here in the next couple of weeks. Eric, this has been awesome. Did you get your target market question satiated, fulfilled?
Yeah, I think that gives me some direction with that. Yep.
Cool. The other thing that I want to end this with is there is a time when you've been working on something for a certain amount of time, and this is for everybody, and if it isn't working for a certain amount of time, you should ask yourself, am I doing the right thing? Right? Am I on the right track? And right. There's the, acres of diamonds, and, keep going a little bit further and you're going to strike gold. Maybe, right? That might be true, and it might not be true. And so it is important that if you've been working on something for a super long time and you haven't hit pay dirt yet, you might want to ask yourself, should I shift my focus? Should I do something different here? And so there's also that, if you've been struggling to find your target market for years and you're not getting any resonance, maybe you should change up the way you're doing things, right?
Right.
One way to do that is stop worrying about your target market and just focus on selling stuff.
Got it.
Yeah. All right. Rock and roll. Cool, everybody. Well, Eric, you know what time it is?
It's time to get shit done.
It's time to get shit done. It is. This is the Get Shit Done show. This has been episode 63, I think.
63, yeah.
63, the daily show. It's pretty intense. It's pretty wild. Yep. We're getting in the groove. All right, guys. Thanks, Eric. All right. I appreciate it.
Yeah, thank you. I'll see you guys.
Oh, we got one comment that just came in. Who's it
All
from?
right. Just do it. Hey, Liz.
That's right. Gotta love Nike. All right. Thanks, Liz. Have a great day. Talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.